Hi, I'm Arkayla. I'm a shamanic healer, a channel, and an alchemist. And today I want to talk a bit about feeling scared of the unknown and feeling like you are in this place of not knowing where you're going, what the answers are, what your life plan might be, feeling really, really lost. And the reason I want to talk about this is because a lot of people are experiencing this right now. And last week I did a Shekinah transmission, which, if you don't already know, is part of the Shekinah Sanctuary online community, where I do a monthly online soul journey, which means that I take everybody in the community on a journey into the astral plane, where we visit with ascended masters, we go to different star systems, we go back in time or forward in time, we go to all kinds of different places, and we never know where we're going to go. And we are invariably taken to places that offer us support and guidance, activations. And the last journey, which, as I said, was last week, and they called Shekinah transmissions, I was guided to, or rather we were guided to ancient Egypt and taken to the Temple of Preparation. And this was a place that you would go to as an initiatory experience before you started to move through the different temples on the journey that were part of the transformation invitation that was available to those who felt the call in ancient Egypt to move through this series of experiences that each temple offered along the Nile. And before entering this soul journey, or hero's journey, which would culminate in you having a really powerful understanding of your soul self, coming into complete alignment with your soul self whilst in physical form, you would start at this temple, which was the preparation temple. And this is where we went as part of the Shekinah transmission that I did last week. And so as we entered the temple, we found ourselves at the very edge of this big, beautiful pool, which was filled with white milk. And it was sacred. It was the milk of the sacred cows that had been tended to devotionally by people that felt the heart-centered call to care for those animals and take their blood, and take their milk to be used in this very sacred ceremony, which, as I said, was part of this preparatory experience. And we, in this journey, were invited to step into this bath of milk. And as we did so, it was an experience of profound cleansing of the misunderstanding of who and what we are. Cleansing from the beliefs that hold us in a state of feeling broken, feeling unworthy, feeling less than, and to restore us to this deep and profound knowing of our innocence. And innocence was really a profound theme of this journey, because it was the frequency that was offered as the most powerful frequency to align yourself with in order to operate in this experience of this life experience. Because when we hold ourselves in innocence, we hold ourselves in a space of great openness, a space which can't be taken from us. It's a place of curiosity and exploration. And this allows us to maintain this state of feeling in flow and co-creative with our experience. And so this was what was coming through in this Shekinah transmission. And as we continued in this journey, there were many, many other experiences that were part of this. But one of the key parts of the guidance that came through that I wanted to share with you was that we as a collective are moving between worlds right now, between what you could say old earth and new earth. And as we do this, it's an individual journey. A shift in paradigm is about an individual seeing their experience through a whole different lens. And each of us is going on this profound experience at the moment of being invited to let go of what we've known and embrace, in many cases, the unknown. And this is scary for a lot of us, if not all of us, because we've been very conditioned to have a plan and to cater to the unknown from a place of finding solutions for any potential wrongdoing or unpleasant outcome. And yet, the experience we're being offered right now is this experience of being completely consumed in our unknowing. For whatever reason, there are no options clearly available to us that we most likely feel attracted to. There might be options, but we may not be attracted to them for whatever the reason might be. And so we're being held in this state of feeling very insecure in many cases, and this great unknown ahead of us. And what came through in this journey was the reason you feel like this is because you're shifting between these two places. And actually, the more open, the more curious, the more at ease you can be in this state, the better the transition into this next energy this energy that we're already moving into, the easier this experience will be. And this was another strong theme that came through actually in a ceremony that I did privately for a group of people around the importance of the frequency of ease and how we must prioritize the frequency of ease and not see it as some sort of get out of jail free card, like a cop-out, but rather see the frequency of ease, the vibration of ease, as something we should strive for. Because when we're operating in a place of ease, we operate really well. We're healthy, we're happy, we're creative, we're all the good things. And yet 99.9% of us live our daily lives with a dramatic amount of unease. And what was coming through in this journey was, do not see ease as a frivolous thing. See it as a really pivotal part of your life experience, because when you embody and inhabit ease regularly, so much so in fact that it becomes who you are, you will experience your life from a very powerful and very pleasant place. And so these things were being encouraged. And so I really wanted to share this with you, particularly for those of you who are feeling that great unknown right now, feeling that great sense of lostness, really, because this is how it's meant to be. And it was very clear in the journey that this was an empowering experience, should you choose to make it one. And that by allowing yourself to completely embrace this unknown, you step into this place of profound trust. And it's through doing this that you develop a great capacity to move through life from a much more powerful place, because you accept that you do not have control and you're not meant to. This experience of life force that we move through, we're meant to play with it. We're meant to enjoy it. It's meant to be easeful. And a lot of our recent history has not lent itself to that. But our history doesn't have to create our future. And that's really, I feel, what's happening right now is we're being so detached from this old paradigm, this old consciousness of I have to hold on to what is tangible, to a plan, to a sense of connection, to a sense of even belonging in some cases, in order to feel safe. And yet, life may not be giving you that opportunity. And if this is the case, there's a really good reason why. And it's because we're meant to find everything inside of ourselves right now. Looking inside of ourselves for our anchor, for our sense of self, for our sense of belonging, for our sense of enoughness. And that's why all of the crutches are being removed, not to destroy us, to empower us. And so I hope that this is helpful. And I want you to know you're in very good company, and that this is part of the plan, and that you are being looked after, that your soul self is singing you home in every moment, and that this too shall pass. I'm sending you much love, and I'll see you again at the perfect time.